can see my face, but hello. I got a package here. I've started, well, I haven't started yet, but I'm taking my growing to the next level. I live in a cold environment where we get a lot of snow, and 8 months out of the year it's just too cold to grow anything outside. I've always really wanted like a vegetable garden, but I just don't trust where I live. Like it might be like 70 degrees one day and you get frost the next day. It's just the high Sierras, you know. So I have decided to try growing something that will have even more reward. I'm going to try with tomatoes. So that I think I'm going to try cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to grow them from seeds and go all organic. If you don't grow them from seeds, you run the risk of, you know, them having been exposed to and fertilized with chemicals that you don't know what they were. So I'm gonna try to grow some vegetables instead. I'm gonna try to have like a vegetable garden inside. I don't know how many videos I'm going to do about it because it's really all an experiment. But this is what I got to start this project with. I've been doing a lot of research on lights. Because, well, how do plants grow? Photosynthesis. They need light. Growing inside, you really need to make sure you have the best light possible for your plants. So I have 2 grow lights. I'm super excited about this. Oh, there they are. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a nice light. That's cool. This is a full spectrum LED. This one is my 450 watt LED. So wattage doesn't really, you know, go with that. I'll have to make another video about LEDs, like full on just LEDs. This is a full spectrum light. So the other light I have that I'm growing the orchids under, that is mainly red and blue. It's not full spectrum. This one, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so nice. That's awesome. Super excited. So I got 2 of these. This one's a 450 watt, and this one should be the 600. Came with these little clippy things because when you're growing under lights and you're growing a plant that grows up like a tomato plant, you need to adjust the height that the plant is, that the light is above the plant. And with these LED lights, depending on the wattage, you can keep them as close as 12 inches to 18 inches. Some of the really high power LEDs, you need to keep them like 30 inches away from your plants, or else they might burn them. But they run at cooler temperatures. These have built-in fans, and they don't get as hot as your compact fluorescents, and definitely not as hot as your metal halide lights, your high intensity lights. Look at this thing. This thing is freaking huge. This is the 600 watt model. Crap. Yeah. And it has 2 different settings, so that's really cool. It has a grow setting and a vegetation, or it has a bloom setting and a veg setting. So when you are growing, you want your plants to veg out and get big, and then you put them into bloom mode and you get your fruits or your flowers, whatever. So that's the 600 watt. Yeah, this thing is sweet. So I just wanted to show you guys these awesome lights, and I will have to do a video about LEDs and how to use LEDs and grow under LEDs, because that's been my obsession for a while, is growing under LEDs, because I'm going to switch my aquarium plants over to LED lights. As soon as the bulbs die, I'll be doing that. But this light comes with a 3-year warranty. So that means that this light is going to run consistently for 3 years before any little bulbs go out or dulls or whatever, or you get twitchy blinky lights. So that is awesome too. I mean, of course it's going to depend, you know, that's the warranty is 3 years, so ultimately these should last longer than 3 years. But when you're growing vegetables inside, you want to simulate the outdoor lighting. So you want to simulate how many hours of daylight your plant would get. So when they're growing all during the summertime, you know, because most plants grow in the summer, you're going to want your lights on longer. And then when you want to get them into bloom mode, then you cut the lights back to like 12 hours to simulate fall. And yeah, I'm also going to try that trick on the orchids. Right now the orchids are growing with 18 hours of light a day. And then I'm going to experiment, let them veg out for a while, let them grow and get more new growth up to maturity, and then I'm going to switch over to 12 hours and see if I can induce blooms on my orchids. But that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Let me pick up. Yeah, so there are our switches right there. Bloom, veg. I'm going to light these things up, see what they look like. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. And I got my light, and I got a plug. And let's just see how easy these lights are to get going. You find your plug back here, and you just stick it in there. I just shouldn't push it on the ground like that. Make sure it's in there nice and snug. Cookie, back off. Go. You're gonna get blinded. Alright. Plugged it in. And let's see. Ooh, okay, so I just, ooh, you hear the fans? You got scared. So that's the veg setting. And boom, there are the lights. And they're bright. But you have, it's a full spectrum light, so you've got oranges, whites, and blues. But not so much red on the veg setting. See, here's the color. This wall is not white. Oh, it's white. Oh, you can't see it right there. But anyways, this wall's not white, so that doesn't give you very good. Now I'm going to switch it off. And that's bloom. Whew. Bloom is bright. Bloom is red, white, and orange. And then, boom. That's all the lights. All the pretty lights right there. That's right. So, bloom setting, veg setting, bloom setting, both. Isn't that fan go? Keeps them nice and cool. That's nice. Damn. So, those are the lights. That's how bright they are. That's the color we're looking at. And as you can see, full spectrum, right? That's the veg setting. That's the grow setting. all. Yeah. Super excited about that light. That should grow some awesome vegetables. And maybe I'll try it on the orchids. I might throw some orchids in my indoor garden space and see how they do. But this light is for the next step.